I think we have a stereotype to have to be doctors or psychotherapists or psychologists to advocate for it. I think that's not the case at all. I think you can be an ordinary human being with a great passion for a cause and have a different role than the traditional roles. In a nutshell, my relationship with mental health as a field is I'm still figuring out solutions to enable change or to enable safety for young people, or access to support, credible access to support, happen at scale. I'm still figuring it out as we speak. So what made me start EMPWR was the fact that I saw just mental health and well-being super colored by a Caucasian sort of race. I didn't see myself reading online things that related to me as per my Arab identity. We have different cultures, we have different ideologies, thoughts, different ways we engage, relationships, family dynamics. Now that all affects your mental health. So when you read about whatever condition you were diagnosed, or when you start by nature or by your curiosity to go on a hunt and not find anything that relates to you, you start to feel othered. And that was why I started EMPWR. EMPWR is, to me, the vision of EMPWR is to create the largest ecosystem for well-being for young people who are not perhaps able to access affordable support, but are able to be very proud that they are on their well-being journey and are very proud to identify with who they are. Every Arab nationality thinks that we have to kind of be boxed in a certain label to be able to do things. When you live in a westernized society for a long time, you realize that there's an incredible importance of credibility and the practice, but you can't change society from within that sphere. You have to have a different angle. So you have to have policymakers, you have to have other people who are just as influential, and business decision makers, to work together with people who have that credible know-how, and together change happens. I think the biggest key advice is limiting social media use. Definitely. I think that so many of us are entrenched into a screen for 8 hours that we get influenced by in ways we don't understand. I've seen so many people impacted, especially young people who are still in their developmental stages of their neurochemistry, their serotonin, their dopamine. They've completely shifted their lifestyles to wanting to fit into something that isn't real. Now, the second thing is to stay active, because while so much of our time is used utilizing technology, a lot of data is showing that we're not as active as before. Get up and get moving. That's super simple, super straightforward, but very hard to do.